Hello, Peace Corps trainees. Welcome to Peru. My name's Jake. I'm in the La Libertad region. Today we're talking about transportation, how to get from point A to point B. And yeah, first, most basic form of transportation that everybody uses is walking. Walking in sight can be a bit of a crapshoot at times. You know, you're gonna walk from your house, the municipality, to the health post, what have you. But you always gotta keep in mind that you are a little bit different than everybody else. So you want to sort of dress conservatively, you know, stay under the radar. Don't carry valuables. And if you do, you know, put them, you know, don't have them out showing everybody. You want to be careful of dogs. Wary of dogs, I would say, is a better way to put it. You know, if a dog is creeping behind you, pick up a rock, maybe look like you're picking up a rock. You can always throw the fake rock at them, and they'll run away. It's sort of sad to say, but you know, the dogs here are a little vicious. After walking, you know, you got biking, you got moto taxis, you've got taxis, you got collectivos, combis, microbuses, and buses. You got a lot to cover here, but we're gonna hit each one briefly. Hopefully you can understand the difference between each of these forms of transportation after we talk about it.
Hey guys, we're here in my site in Chicama, and I'm going to talk to you for a little bit about bikes as a mode of transportation. First thing I'm going to say, this guy right here, have to wear it. The most important thing about riding a bike in Peace Corps, this rule is taken very seriously, and you will be kicked out if you are caught without a helmet. If you are caught in a picture without a helmet, you're done. So wear a helmet. Plus, looks pretty awesome. Yeah, I use my bike for pretty much the same distances that you would take in a moto taxi. I have a bathrooms project, about a 10-minute ride out, and I'm there multiple times a day. So it saves me about 2 soles a day taking my bike. The only real danger with riding a bike is, same with walking, dogs. Not a big fan of them in Peru. But on a bike, if you just ride slowly past them, they're not going to give you the time of day, so you don't really need to worry about it. Yeah, it's a fun mode of transportation, and also I use it for exercise. So apart from that, keep me healthy. Alright.
What's up, guys? I'm here with my buddy Koki. He's my moto taxi driver. So this is a moto, pretty much the most common form aside from walking and biking of transportation that you use at small to medium-sized sites. There are lots of ways to ride a moto. You get inside here, you can sit up front, you can't drive, not allowed. And there's a really fun way to ride the moto that's probably very frowned upon, but too much fun to pass up. And I'm going to show you, but don't say anything. Vamos, una vuelta. Don't do this at home.
First thing, the most important thing you need to know about catching a cab is actually hailing the cab down. The way that you hail cabs down, just your hand out, just give them the limp, the dead fish. Just keep doing this. That's all you really need to do. Before you get into the cab, check the license plate number, just in case you lose something. It goes down, check the license plate number. Also, before you get in the cab, you want to consult somebody, maybe a local, about like the pricing to where you're going. And yeah, you're going to have to negotiate because you're a gringo, and they're going to charge you more than they normally would. Aside from that, once you're getting out of the cab, always check behind you. You don't want to leave your stuff in there, because you're not going to get it back. Yeah, I think that's it.
Alright, so we're here at the Paradero in Chocope on the Pan Am. What you see behind me are a bunch of collectivos. Collectivos are taxis with set routes and set prices that, you know, they'll take you to nearby cities and annexes. They have to fill up before they go anywhere. So you either have to wait for them to fill up, or you can pay the pasaje for someone else if you're in a rush or anything of the sort. Sometimes they're really nice, sometimes they're really beat up. Depends on who you get. Yeah. Alright, so what we have here, we just went through the colectivos. Across the street we got combis. Combis are similar to colectivos in that they have set routes and set prices, but they're more often than not vans. And they don't have to fill up, they're more of a fill up along the way, stop, drop people off, pick people up sort of thing. Yeah, be careful you don't get robbed on them. Common place for people to run in, snatch. We'll bleep that out right now. Yeah. Hey everybody, so we just got off of Micro. There it goes, driving away, it's on its way to Trujillo. A Micro is a kind of a small bus that takes you. It's got a specific route, you know, like any standard bus route in the city, but it goes farther distances to, you know, out to sites away from the capital city. They got set prices for every city you go to, and they're really uncomfortable, very loud. You can guarantee some gory or very sexual movie being played, if not very loud music. They're your best bet for getting to your site from your capital city.
My name is Jonah. I'm here to discuss the bus lines very briefly. Here in La Libertad, arguably the best department, you have Linea, you have Cruz del Sur. Those are like the nicest ones. And kind of, they break down to, there's bus comma, sofa comma. Anything that has the word comma is the way you want to go. And the kind of rule of thumb is, if the Peace Corps is paying for it, go with the nicest one, because it is just luxurious to the max. You go all the way recline, you got like service, they bring you drinks, they bring you snacks, you might have a movie. It's really sweet. And then sometimes you got the Panoramico if you want to go direct to Moncros. It's a vacation spot. That's more just like your normal recline, not as luxurious, but it was only about 38 soles to get there, so you're looking at like $13 or something. Awesome, direct. Yeah, so the bus systems are great. You got bus stations all over the place. Anytime you want to go to another capital, Chiclayo, you want to go to Piura, you want to go down to Lima, you're a night away, which segues into my next point, that La Libertad is the place to be. So when they're asking you what department you want to go to, don't be nervous, because I have people that, I have friends that didn't ask, and they were sent to the nether regions of Peru, Piura, Amazonas, Lima, Ica. Bad news, it's terrible there, and basically, like, I got one word for you if you get sent there. Run, because it's terrifying, it's horrible, it's dangerous. La Libertad, that's where you want to be.